Wow. Well guys, I'm already sweating and the video just begun. That's because I just spent the first part of my day sanding and patching this ceiling that we installed previously. This is a plywood beadboard ceiling, and we had to sand the entire thing before painting it. I know it's a shame to paint, but the ceiling is going to be white. So we had to sand it because plywood is fibery. It's kind of hairy. And if you just paint it, it's going to be rough. You're going to have all the little hairs on it. It might not matter, but I just wanted a nice finish. So working above my head, sanding the entire ceiling. Just did a quick job of it, trying to get it done. Still took a while. And then also patching the holes as I go, because some of the nails sat a little too deep. There's some imperfections, so we want to make sure that everything is, somewhat smooth. We're done with that, so now I am getting ready to prime. First coat is primer, then we're going to paint. Hopefully we can get this done, and hopefully maybe today painted, get the primer done. We'll come back a few hours later and paint it. Let's get the ceiling done so we can get this room done. Primer on the ceiling, it's actually already dry, so it's warm in here, we have the air moving, and it's drying as quick as I can put it on. I'm just going to go ahead and roll right into the paint, I believe, and just start and follow through the same direction. And just like that, stage 2 is done. I just got the coat of paint on the entire ceiling. So this is one coat of primer, one coat of paint. And that's probably where we're going to leave it. I probably could use a second coat, but I don't think we're going to bother for this building. It looks good. It's still drying. You can see it's wet, so we're not going to know how even it is. But it's done. So I'm going to go in, get cleaned up. Now that that is done, once that's dry, we can start installing wall panels. We wanted to do the ceiling first, just so we didn't have to worry about getting paint everywhere on the walls. It's just easier to work on the ceiling right now while it's open. Well, it's been a couple hours. Wow, the echo is starting to build in this room already. It's been a couple hours, and more than a couple hours, and the ceiling is obviously dry. We're going to get ready to start doing the walls, but not tonight because honestly, because it just rained, it's super wet outside, the ground is soaked. We're hitting our rainy season right now, so we're getting a lot more rain. We're out of our drought, but it's raining constantly, which means you really got to work around that weather. And right now, I'm telling you, we have puddles outside, so I can't do any panel cutting. But now I was thinking, since the ceiling is painted, maybe I could install the ceiling lights that are going to go in here. And I was wondering, what if we could test them out? So these are the lights we're using. You see, it's actually getting pretty dark in here already as the evening comes around. So if we had light in here, it would really make it easier to work whenever we want it to work. And then maybe it wouldn't be as difficult to get things done. We could work in the evening if we needed to. So my idea is to install all these light fixtures to the drivers that are already up in the ceiling, and then hook up a temporary power to the building so we can see how the lights are going to work in here. Come on. Come on. Now we have a power in and a power out. I have to figure out which one goes up to the lights. And then, okay, I'm almost certain it's this one. So let's attach power to that. Well, luckily for me, I have an appliance cord sitting around, so I'm going to use that. Guys, I kind of keep these things handy for odd situations. You never know when you're going to need a replacement cord. I can get my Wago connectors on here. These style connectors, you guys know, where you put the wire in and you flip it, are the best for this kind of thing because you can connect stranded wire to solid wire easily and have a good connection. Ground, neutral, live. There we are. I know it's getting dark in here, guys. That's why I'm doing this. Check that out. Just going to wind it a little bit. And let me get an extension cord. Let's see if we have this right. Wow. Wow, guys, this looks really good. Honestly, this looks nice and even. You know, I wasn't sure how many lights to do on the ceiling, so we decided to go 6-inch lights. You guys know. And I didn't know if it was going to be too bright, too whatever. I don't know. It's perfect. Perfect. It looks even, totally clean. The lights are set right now for 3500K. Pretty white, but still warm. Still warm, just perfect. I like it here. I'm going to see what Evie thinks, and we can adjust it. I didn't want to go too white, but I wanted to make sure it was nice and clean looking. So there it is. This was awesome. Guys, the ceiling is done. Believe it or not, our bus is full of wall panels. We already picked them up, everything we need to do this room. I'd love to do it. Hopefully we have a dry day tomorrow. We can get out here and start cutting some panels. It shouldn't be too hard. We're going to do LP Smart Side. Again, I know it seems like we're like one trick pony doing the LP Smart Side everywhere, but we already started it in the storage closet back here. And even though we just did a whole mobile home full of LP Smart Side, and we're doing it on our house, the reason is because we just like using it. It looks good. And it's the only reasonable alternative to drywall. We don't want drywall in here because two things. We want this to stay mobile. It's a mobile trailer. And drywall cracks. So if we can avoid drywall, it would be better in case it ever gets transported. And drywall is just more prone to problems. It's more prone to moisture and mold problems. If we have a leak in our, it's a trailer. If we have a leak, the drywall is more prone to mold and rot and decay. Even condensation from running an air conditioning unit and the coldness on the walls can lead to that. So I think LP Smart Side is the only reasonable option for a quick, solid, durable wall. So we're just going to stick with it for now. Look at Look how much splatter I got on the floor today. I mean, it is white paint everywhere. After I got done painting, I swept because I wanted to make sure there was no bubbles of paint. So I just swept it to like spread it out. That's why it looks all strokey. Because if you let the paint drops dry on the floor, they'll turn into lumps and then you'll be scraping them when you have to do your flooring. So I don't want to deal with that. While we're working on this, we haven't stopped working on our house. We actually finished up all the gable trim on the back side of our house. This side right here. Well, recently, the other day, we did all the gable trim and got it tightened up so now the roof is sealed over the fascia trim. It's so hard to film like doing stuff on the roof because it's just awkward to do it with the camera. But we got that done. So now this side of our house is watertight. Everything should be pretty finished. After thinking about it, I think I might knock these lights up one more notch to 4000K. I feel like a little less yellow would be better. But that doesn't matter right now. Right now we're going to work on the wall. And I'm hoping to get this wall installed, and that would make me feel like we accomplished something good today. You ready, guys? First piece going in. Don't judge it yet. Wait until we get it pushed up, jacked up into place. Come on. Just got the second piece cut. I'm always nervous putting each piece in. I always think I'm going to mess up. Let's see if it lines up. Yeah, I think I just have to cut that back. Trying to be careful not to cut the wires. Well guys, this next one is easy. I already have the panel here. All I have to do is cut out the outlet and we'll be in business. I'm going to do that right in place here. Let me see, where am I? Here, here, here. Okay guys, it's a small start, but it's a good start, and I'm gonna call it quits for now. I wanted to keep going, but honestly, I'm just hot, and it's very, very humid out. We got a lot of rain lately, and it's just too muggy to be sitting out here doing this, and the sun's starting to come out outside, so yeah, I'm making excuses to go inside. We have 3 panels up. The wall looks really awesome, no problems. I wasn't really feeling it today, so I'm glad I didn't make any mistakes. 'Cause sometimes if I'm not mentally there, you know, you start measuring things backwards and stuff. When we have more time and a better day and less muggy, I'm going to come back out here and keep going. We'll wrap around, do another wall. Sooner than you realize, this room will be done. And then we can get to the fun part of finishing it out inside and making use of it. So I guess that's all we have for now. This is the update of the mini mobile trailer, the hangout and hobby room as I call it. So thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.